Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time I post another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that newbies can expect when they come to Japan. Okay, so I have this really cute book, y'all, and when it closes you just like wrap this thing around and it kind of locks it. It's the cutest thing ever. So I kind of wrote down some of the points because I was sitting at my desk and I was like, I could talk about this. So I am going to be looking down sometimes to, you know, get my points and then yada whatever. So anyways, so the first thing that I really want to say is, and I see this happen all the time, so for me it's a really big thing. Don't get freaked out because of other people's opinions and experiences relating to stuff. Here we have this saying where every situation is different. Some people can do one thing and have a different outcome, while other people can do the same thing and get a different result. It's just one of those weird things that happens here sometimes, not all times, but it's just one of those things to expect. And when I just came here, I heard a lot of negative things about certain things, and it turned out that I had different feelings. So people are different. They have different likes and dislikes, and sometimes people will end up talking very negatively about something that you just so happen to like. Don't allow other people's opinion to cause you to, you know, like not want to do stuff, not want to experience stuff. Don't be freaked out, right? And that kind of leads into my other point that I have here. It's like, don't shape your expectations solely on other people's opinions or experiences. Yeah, you can use it as a guide as to what to expect, and kind of like as a guide as to, you know, like the things you'll probably need to do or not do, but do not use it to shape your expectations. We all have expectations, and that's just normal. That's a normal part of being a human being. However, other people's opinions shouldn't be the foundation of that. And I learned that the hard way, because I just came here and there were things I was hearing, and then it turns out I actually like doing this, or I don't want to do this, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind when you are planning to come here, or when you actually come here, because a lot of people actually start reaching out before they even get on a plane to come here, and you don't want to be in your home country just kind of second guessing your decision to come here. You know, you have to be very open-minded when you plan to live in a foreign country, especially Japan. You have to have this open mind and just willing to accept that new things are going to spring up, and you're just going to have to learn how to react to that. My next thing is passive aggressiveness. Expect a lot of passive aggressiveness. The culture here is kind of like no conflict, but conflict is a part of life. And I personally don't like passive aggressive behavior, because people could be mad at you or people could hate you and you would never know. For example, person A will go to person B to talk about you because person A doesn't want to come directly to you to say what it is they have to say to you. And I hate that so much. I feel like if we have a communication problem, like if we have an issue, come to me, talk to me, let's get it sorted out, because some things are problems only because of miscommunication, right? And I don't want it to be a case where, oh, it's a small thing that gets blown out of proportion because you go to person B and person B wasn't in the situation, so they don't really get it. But yeah, expect that a lot. And another thing is, person A will say to you, oh, that was so good, I like that, but then they will go to person B and C and say, oh, I didn't like that. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just tell me that you don't like that? So whenever I come in contact with new people, I always set my ground rules. I always say to them, hey, if there is something that you don't like, you need to tell me that you don't like it so that you and I can work on it together. If I did something but it's not very good, come to me and you don't even have to be like, oh, you know, I didn't like it, it wasn't good, da da da, if that makes you uncomfortable. But come to me and make suggestions as to how I can make it better. But what I do to ease people into that is I just ask them straight up. I go and I'm like, hey, so I did this, is it okay? Is there anything you want me to change? Is there something else you think I could add? So that's kind of what I do to kind of like help to get around them not wanting to be direct. But yeah, that is something to expect. Japan is very big on reading the room. I like direct approaches. But yeah, that's something you have to prepare for. And you won't really get it fully until you've been in the situation. So keep an eye out for that. So the next thing is privacy regarding foreigners. Listen, that is a myth. That is a myth. You will tell one person something here, and by the end of the day, everybody knows about it. And the privacy, it includes like every different field. You go to the doctor, like personal, okay, my personal experience. I go to the doctor and an entire crowd of people congregate there looking at my hoo-ha. And it's kind of like, I don't need that many people in the office. It's not necessary. And that's just one thing. It's, if you see me in a different position, I just had to go check on my pot because I'm cooking. I may do a mukbang in another video, maybe, who knows, but I'm hungry. But I decided to do this video for you guys. But yeah, so yeah, and to finish off that point, never say anything to anybody here that you would not want repeated. People here are not big on respecting privacy. I'm in so many groups with so many different ALTs, and that's something that everybody complains about. You'll say something to one teacher because you need help, or you'll say something to one person outside of school, but you'll say something to one person because you need help, and yeah, it will be spread throughout. And sometimes it's really personal stuff that you don't want repeated, and even if you tell them not to repeat it, it is still repeated. It becomes gossip. So that's one of those things to be mindful of, be very mindful of, right? The next thing is make an effort to meet new people. People come here and they isolate themselves, and then they end up unhappy and they leave. Try to meet people. It doesn't matter the nationality. My friend circle doesn't have the same nationality as I, and most of my friends, we all, like, once we went out and we literally had 6 different nationalities, all 6 of us. We had, me, I'm Jamaican, we had a Brazilian, we had a Filipino, we had a Russian, we had somebody from Malawi, we had somebody from New Zealand. 6. There were 6 different nationalities all together. And that's because, you know, like, you are gonna meet a lot of different foreigners here. Do not come here and isolate yourself. So try to meet people, try to meet new people, because it will save you. Even if you're an introvert, at least try to meet 5 people. You're an introvert, you meet 5 people. You don't need to hang out with everybody all the time. You don't need to hang out with all, you know, like all of them at the same time. But it's good to know that if you do need company or whatever, you're not alone here. You know, it helps. So that is something that I will stress. It may seem really simple, but it's not. Too many people come here and they get really sad, depressed, lonely, whatever, and then they leave. I know it's not that easy because of the situation right now and people aren't really going anywhere, but I've met a lot of friends online, so you can try that route as well. And I will end this video by saying, guys, don't sweat the small stuff. You're gonna come here, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get upset, you're gonna be sad. You're gonna feel the whole myriad of emotions. When you come here, don't sweat the small stuff. Just let things roll off you like water off a duck's back, you know? Like, just come here and just enjoy the moment. You come here for whatever reason you come here. A lot of people, they just love the culture or they love anime or whatever, and you come here and just like enjoy that and, you know, explore other things. But yeah, don't sweat the small stuff and you'll be okay. So yeah, that's it for that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune into my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.